Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10, or 11 rather. I'm Nate Myhock. Two Rhinelander friends created a nonprofit last year dedicated to enhancing the community. The Hodag 10s try to focus on one project per month, and for this month, the group drew some inspiration from social media. Newswatch 12's Dan Hagen explains.
Like many from Rhinelander, Robin Metz and Caitlin Edwardson grew up sledding at Soraka Field.
A lot of memories here. A few injuries too, but...
And now they're passing that tradition on to their kids.
I love sledding. My kids like to go sledding.
Now the two friends are taking one step further, passing it on to the community. They saw a Facebook post from Stevens Point Mayor Mike Wiesa. He announced a new free sled library at a city park, and that sparked inspiration.
So we decided, let's do it here in town.
Robin and Caitlin got to work right away, getting some help from people who couldn't say no.
Caitlin and I kind of volunteered our husbands to build these containments. We ordered the signs right away, so it kind of started very quickly, and it's going to be finished very quickly.
With the sled holders done, Caitlin and Robin are hoping to install one at Soraka Field and one at Northwood Golf Course. And thanks to donations, the sled hubs will be fully stocked.
Not everybody has a sled, or, you know, it's spur of the moment. You want to go sledding and you're in town, and I'm hoping that this will help that. You can just pop in and there's sleds and you're ready to go.
And when the two friends pop in for sledding, hopefully no more injuries for Robin.
I am very excited. I'm actually probably going to be the first one out here sledding.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Dan Hagen, Newswatch 12.
To learn more about the Sled Hub project, or maybe even donate one of your old sleds, you can visit the Hodag 10's Facebook page. Jeff, now my eyes might be deceiving me, but is that a -8 there I saw in the corner of the screen?
Well, it's worse than that, really. My forecast low is 14 below, but look at the temperatures outside right now. I could be really wrong about this tonight. We're already at 12 below in Rhinelander, 18 below in Tomahawk, 20 below in Land O'Lakes, so it's cold. It's been cold for several days, but warmer temperatures are on the way, just not really yet tomorrow, as the core of the coldest air is kind of over us now, but it's about to move that way. We'll bring teens back in the forecast tomorrow, and 20s are not too far behind. Lots of clear skies out there. You know what that means, right? The clear skies, radiational cooling, snowpack in place, Arctic air. We got it all right now with a calm wind. So it's going to be cold tonight, but then tomorrow we'll have increasing clouds throughout the morning, and there's a little something in here that's going to bring us a little bit of light snow tomorrow, and then another one on Saturday. We could see an inch of snow tomorrow and another inch or so on Saturday afternoon. Our forecast though tonight though is increasing clouds late, but just cold with low temperatures down near 14 below. Your full forecast coming up, Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. A man in Wood County has been charged with sexual assault of a minor. Remington John Nystrom has been charged with one count of first-degree sexual assault of a child. That incident occurred in 2009, and according to State Attorney General Josh Call, this charge stems from a report to his Clergy and Faith Leader Initiative. Call hopes this project can help crack down on sexual abuse in religious organizations. They mention if you've ever been a victim or have any information on a case, to please contact the Wisconsin DOJ, either online or by calling 877-222-2620. Dickinson County Healthcare and the Marshfield Clinic System have come to an agreement on a brand new affiliation. The partnership will now bring the Marshfield Health System into Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The company plans on creating a regional hub in the area, and with the agreement in place, Marshfield Clinic will begin to incorporate their system into all Dickinson hospitals and clinic locations. Their goal is also to build a brand new cancer center to provide treatment to people living in the area. The Oneida County Register of Deeds office wants to notify residents about their new property fraud alert program. It comes after they received questions about companies like Home Title Lock, which actually cannot prevent fraudulent activity as they do not have title insurance policies. Thus, the county offers this free notification service through their office. Basically, Oneida County property owners can enter their names into the system. Then they can be notified if there's any fraudulent activity with their property paperwork. This initiative follows many other counties which offer a similar service to homeowners, and the office recommends residents look for these apps in other counties where they own property. As we mentioned earlier this week, the Hodag Dome is celebrating its 1-year anniversary this month. Next week on the 12th, the Dome will host a community party event from 2 until 6 p.m. The event will include activities like face painting, pickleball, balloon tennis, and space for kids to go play. The event is open to the public and is free of charge regardless of membership status. Today, the USDA's state director for Wisconsin shared plans for a $37 million investment to help rural Wisconsinites find more jobs. The purpose of the investment is to provide resources for communities and people who have historically gone without access to such. Organizations will be able to increase production, marketing, and lessen the gap of technological barriers. These investments are part of a bigger national collection of investments costing $1.4 billion by the USDA. These efforts are intended to create and save over 50,000 jobs in rural America. Walmart wants to cut their real estate taxes by 50%, but Minocqua's town board has rejected that idea. In response, Walmart has filed a claim for excessive assessment for their 2021 tax year against the town. The debate is over the fair market value of the store, which would change the amount of taxes they owe. Walmart wants its stores to be measured on property value and not what's inside, but those who are opposed think Walmart is simply putting a burden on small businesses, and if an agreement cannot be reached, then the issue could head to a circuit court. The U.S. Army has begun discharging soldiers who refuse to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The directive was announced on Wednesday, and it went into effect immediately, and it applies to the regular Army, the Army National Guard, and members of the U.S. Army Reserve. Those approved on medical, administrative, or religious grounds are exempt from the mandate. And according to data released by the Army last week, roughly 97% of all Army soldiers have gotten at least one shot of the vaccine, but more than 3,000 have refused, and those soldiers have been issued written notices. And just one day after President Biden announced more U.S. troops would be heading to Eastern Europe, another group prepared to leave North Carolina today. 2,000 Fort Bragg soldiers will deploy to parts of Poland and Germany. The troops are being brought in to help NATO and U.S. allies as the threat of a possible Russian invasion looms in Ukraine. About 1,000 troops already in Europe will then be moved to Romania. The Pentagon's press secretary, John Kirby, spoke highly of both airborne divisions before they left for Europe.
This force is trained and equipped for a variety of missions to deter aggression and to reassure and to defend our allies.
Now, it should be noted that NATO has not yet activated a multinational response force. The Outagamie County Circuit Court has sentenced a man convicted of a deadly shooting last year. Desmond Ellis shot and killed a man at an Appleton mall in an argument over a girl. During that incident, a bystander was also injured. Ellis received 65 years for the shooting. Valerie Juarez has the details.
This was the emotional outburst that played out moments after the judge sentenced 18-year-old Desmond Ellis to 40 years prison and 25 years of extended supervision.
I want you to be supervised until the day that you die.
Last year, Ellis shot and killed Giovanni Frausto at the mall's food court. Frausto's mom struggled through tears to share a few words about her son.
When Giovanni left, he took my whole heart. I have to stay strong for my kid.
Colt Lemmers, who was a bystander during the shooting and was also injured, spoke as well.
I can't sleep anymore. The only time I can sleep is during the day or when everybody's home, when I know there's somebody there to protect me.
Prior to the sentencing, Ellis showed remorse and admitted that night should have not played out like that.
I'm truly sorry for what I did, and I'm sorry for the pain and stuff that I put you through.
The gun used in the crime was never recovered by police. Ellis admitted today to throwing it out the window along the highway. In Outagamie County, Valerie Juarez, NBC 26.
Governor Tony Evers is launching a new initiative designed to put more money towards tourist hotspots. After the break, we'll explain how one local group is putting that grant to good use. But that's after Maine weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
See your local Northern Wisconsin and UP Ski-Doo dealers.
There's no telling what's in store with Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's Candy Blast, the sweet new $3 game that's chock full of fun. Use your symbols to match and reveal an entire game. Win up to $30,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
It's almost Friday. This morning, though, we did this. Low temperatures near 23 degrees below zero in Tomahawk, 27 below Lake Tomahawk. Now, today, we're going to have numbers close to this, but then the sun came out. We had temperatures back in the upper single digits to low teens today. That's an improvement, as you know, and even warmer temperatures are on the way, beginning as soon as tomorrow. Right now, though, our highs today hit 8 in Rhinelander, 11 for Tomahawk, 15 for Shawano. So, you know, this is getting a little better, but we're still not there yet. Teens are back in the forecast beginning as soon as tomorrow and then also over the weekend. The average high, though, is 24. Nobody did that today. The average low is 3. The record low, 42 below back in 1996. And the sun set earlier at 5:07. We are gaining a lot of daylight every day right now. All right, so out there currently it's 12 below in Rhinelander, 16 below Eagle River, 20 below in the lake. So yeah, we're cold again. We may not match last night or this morning's numbers, but it's going to be close with the clear skies and light winds out there right now. The winds are actually 0 everywhere pretty much, except for maybe Ashland at 3 miles per hour. But you get the idea. The skies are clear. The wind is calm. Snowpack in place. Arctic air in place as well. We'll have low temperatures tonight down near 15 below. But then recover tomorrow nicely near 10. 21 for Saturday, 23 for Sunday. And then look, those are 30s holding in the forecast for now for Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. All right, lots of clear skies out there currently. There's a couple little lake effect snow flurries over near Marquette currently, and a little band heading into Sheboygan. You see that one right there, south of Green Bay. Other than that, though, we're clear across the area tonight into tomorrow morning, but then there's a little something right there, a little energy in the atmosphere. It's not much because much of the moisture is stuck over here to the south and east, but this will likely bring us a little bit of light snow tomorrow. We're talking an inch or less across the area because all the moisture is stuck with this system here. This is quite a prolific rain producer and snow producer across the east. Think of all this moisture kind of riding up, bumping against the front, rising in the atmosphere, then kind of raining itself out. That's happening for like hours and hours and hours over here. But for us, high pressure's in charge, thus the air over here is pretty dry. The system tomorrow does not have much moisture to work with, and thus we are going to have just an inch or less of snow. But thunderstorms across the south today, actually severe weather in parts of Alabama that killed people earlier today. All right, the snowfall going forward, though, today, look at this. So tomorrow morning, some light snow, we're talking an inch or less. Then we're going to break tomorrow night, and then another system gets in here on Saturday that could bring us another inch of snow. So overall, no big system, but We'll get an inch or two of snow in here before the weekend is over. Our forecast tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there, maybe a flurry by daybreak, low temperatures down near 14 below, and a calm wind already out there right now. For tomorrow, all right, so light snow and flurries. Again, it's not going to amount to much. Whatever falls, though, will stick with air temperatures near 10 and a southwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow tomorrow. Another chance for light snow on Saturday. Then we dry out for Sunday, a high of 23, Monday 21, and those are low 30s back in the forecast Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. Down in the state capitol, the Wisconsin DNR hosted a lengthy hearing session late last night. The hearing was held about the Enbridge Energy Company's controversial plan to place a new attachment of its Line 5 pipeline into the northern part of the state. According to their press release, they said, quote, Line 5 is a hazardous liquid pipeline that conveys light and synthetic crude oil and natural gas liquids from Superior, Wisconsin to Sarnia, Ontario. Concerns have risen over how the project would hurt natural resources, public health, and destabilize the climate. There is much criticism saying that the DNR did not adequately review the issue and notify the public of the harm it could cause. Governor Evers announced his plan for a more than $20 million in tourism capital investment grants earlier this week. That money is going towards 27 local governments and organizations. It's intended to promote, maintain, and harness the tourism industry. Evers said, quote, these projects will bring more folks to our state, encourage them to stay a little longer, and spend a few extra bucks. They hope several different sectors will benefit as a byproduct, with education being one of them. And speaking of that grant, the Mosinee soccer program is receiving some of that money. Over $100,000 will be put towards lights at Edgewood Park. Preparations for the lighting had been in place since last summer. However, the funding had not been available. At a town hall meeting, the Park and Recreation of Marathon County noted that the field could qualify for the tourism grant. They said, quote, having lights allows us to start games later in the day so out-of-town guests can make it to our games after work. This grant will get them significantly closer to funding their project. We'll be back with more news for you right after the break.
Weather can be weathered, with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Hurry in to get a great offer on a weather-ready Ford SUV. Visit your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers today.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, to the precious little munchkins running around, for 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
Want payday to come a little faster?
I get paid 2 days before everyone else. I love getting paid on a Wednesday.
Want to say goodbye to those long check cashing lines?
I can never see myself standing in a line at a bank again.
Get your own NetSpend prepaid MasterCard with direct deposit. Your money loads straight into your NetSpend card. Shop online, pay bills, buy groceries. Use anywhere debit MasterCard is accepted.
I use it every day for every purchase. I use it to pay my rent.
It's not a credit card. It's convenient, and you can even earn payback rewards on many of your purchases. That's money right back into your card account.
From eating at major restaurants to sending my mom flowers, I get cash back.
Because this is not a credit card. With NetSpend, you pay no interest fees, late fees, or activation fees. There's no credit check to get started and no cost to order.
I use my NetSpend card for everything.
Be one of the first 200 callers and choose your card caller. 1-800-434-1455. That's 1-800-434-1455. Get paid up to 2 days faster with NetSpend.
Coming up on your Friday, we get to meet our new furry friend of the week from the Oneida County Humane Society.
All right, and temperatures still cooler, but starting to warm up slowly but surely. But 20s and even 30s are in the forecast. When will that take place? More when you tune in.
In the midst of the Great Northern Conference Hockey Tournament, there was a lot of non-conference action on the night tonight. We'll start in Eagle River, where Northland Pines hosted Pacelli. Pines lost to Lakeland in the first round of the tournament. The Eagles came to play tonight. Second period, tied at 1. Rowan McGee picks up the loose puck. Nothing but open ice. He sends a wrister top shelf. Pines up 2-1. Great end-to-end action in this one. McGee again making plays, setting up his teammate Julian Mershdorf. But a huge save by Carter Herheim spurs the Cardinals. They move out quickly, and eventually the puck falls to Jacob Halzer. Look at the junior go, and he puts his defender in a blender. Shot fake, game tied up at 2. What a goal from him. But a nice save by Eli Kerner on the next play, and Pines would prevail 4-3. Kingsford crossing state lines to visit the top team in the Great Northern. First period action, not a lot of scoring, but the goalies had to be alert. Lakeland has it comfortably in its own zone, but coughs up the puck. It's alive, and Andrew Malson makes the scrambling save. Then the Flivers try to hit on the stretch patch, but it's just out of the reach of Hunter Fortner, and Malson covers up. Now it's time for the Thunderbirds to apply pressure. Thiessen flips it in front, but Isaiah Anderson gloves it. We go down to ice level for a late first period goal. Lakeland cycling the puck, and the shot's deflected, but Cooper Fink finds J.J. Albee for the easy tip-in. T-Birds up 1-0, they'd win 6-2. Finishing up in Rhinelander, and the Hodags dominated Merrill, pick it up in the third period. Dags already up 8-0. More chances for the home team. Joey Bellinger has 2 chances, but can't knock it past Connor Burton. Rhinelander again on the break, but Finn Tulowitzki just can't control the puck. But the Hodags kept coming, and it would pay off. The puck comes out to the point for a shot by Cody Everson. His shot is saved, but in the crowd, Zach Edevine cleans up the rebound to make it 9-0 Rhinelander. No questions about who scored the next and final goal, though. On the ensuing face-off, it's Cal Lagas takes it himself and scores. Hodags win 10-0. Cue the music. After much anticipation, the Olympics are finally here. The Beijing Winter Games officially kick off tomorrow morning at 5:30 with the opening ceremony. 20 Olympians on Team USA have ties to Wisconsin, and even one has ties to the Northwoods. Minocqua's own Kevin Bolger will be making his first Olympic appearance in cross-country skiing. The others will compete across 7 sports, including curling, ice hockey, speed skating, biathlon, ski jumping, Nordic combined, and snowboarding. The games run through Sunday, February 20th, and you can catch all the action right here on NBC and Peacock. Nate, what event are you most looking forward to? For me, it's got to be the ski jump.
Oh, I got to go with hockey, so I'm really glad you got some highlights for us. Thank you, Eli. After the break here on Newswatch 12, we're going to switch gears a bit and tell you about a military raid in Syria that took down a global terror leader, but also left several civilians dead. We'll have those details next.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Weather can be weathered, with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Hurry in to get a great offer on a weather-ready Ford SUV. Visit your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers today.
Largest winter lake race in Wisconsin, home of the fastest and largest bikini run fundraiser in the world. Make plans now to attend the 2022 Hillers Radar Run on February 4th and 5th.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Through this TV offer, you can take advantage of special programs designed for people just like you. We've already helped thousands of people save their homes. It doesn't matter if you've been turned down before, we can help you too. Call right now for your free no-cost evaluation. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640. Again, 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. and it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. The Tax Shaver is completely waterproof.
Act now to get your tax shaver for just $29.99 with free shipping and is backed by our 10-year warranty. Order yours today.
We got a good team here. We got a teacher and a doctor.
You bet your life.
But you will find being smart plays no dividend at all here.
Bringing America together.
I know what it is, but I know you what it is. So you say what it is.
What did she say?
To win big.
Weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
President Joe Biden says he ordered the operation to take out a major global terror leader who was living in Syria. And although Biden told the DOD to do everything possible to avoid civilian casualties, both women and children were killed in a suicide explosion. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
Last night,
President Biden today announcing an overnight raid in northwestern Syria led to the death of the global leader of ISIS.
thanks to the bravery of our troops, this horrible terrorist leader is no more.
The president, who watched the raid from the Situation Room, said that as U.S. Special Forces closed in, Abu Ibrahim al-Hashimi al-Qureshi detonated a suicide bomb, killing himself, his wife, and their 2 children, an outcome the president said he tried to avoid.
We made a choice to pursue a Special Forces raid at a much greater risk than to our own people, rather than targeting him with an airstrike. We made this choice to minimize civilian casualties.
The Pentagon says U.S. forces used a bullhorn to call civilians out of the building and safely evacuated 10 people, including 8 children, though at least 1 other child was killed by gunfire, and there are reports of other deaths. All Americans made it out safely, and defense officials say they're still reviewing the operation. The Biden administration says the suicide bombing appears to be the same tactic as in the 2019 operation that eliminated the last head of ISIS, al-Baghdadi. A reminder, another terrorist leader will emerge.
They are still a threat, and we're not. Nobody's taken, a victory lap here.
President Biden said al-Qureshi was behind attacks targeting Americans and atrocities against civilians from the Middle East to South Asia, and that his death sends a message to terrorists around the world.
We will come after you and find you.
A major terror threat taken off the battlefield, though the larger war continues. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection. Get free design, a lifetime warranty, upgraded designer edging, and a free installed stainless steel sink. The Winter Blitz package, only at Stone Innovations.
Here is your Newswatch 12 Ski and Board Report, brought to you by Ski Brule.
are you doing? Dude, I'm so excited. I just can't wait for summer.
Can't wait to get on the water? Then get to the biggest and best boat show only at American Marina Motorsports in Shawano. Lowest prices guaranteed. We're matching deposits up to $1,000 and pick from the most boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else. Don't get left out in the cold. Get to the American Marine Boat Show, February 24th through 27th, Shawano.
Does this sound familiar? You make the minimum payment, but the balance is still the same. You make a payment a few days late. Here come the late fees, past due notice, and the collection calls. We understand dealing with debt problems is not easy. It is stressful and hard, not only for you, but for your loved ones, your family. You're not alone, but you must understand debt problems only get worse unless you take action. If you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt, please take a minute and call the number on the screen. Learn about programs that have helped thousands of people get out of debt. Reduce your monthly payments, cut interest, and even settle your debt for a lot less than you owe. Save thousands. Get your life back. Call the number on the screen now. It's a free call, free information, and most importantly, you will have options. Remember, waiting will not make the problem go away. Call us. Our lines are now open.
It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection. Get free design, a lifetime warranty, upgraded designer edging, and a free installed stainless steel sink. The Winter Blitz package, only at Stone Innovation.
All right, Eli, I'm stuck on that line, putting a defender in a blender. Yeah. That's a classic sports term, right? Who wrote that, you or you?
That was all him. That was all him. I'm proud of him for that.
Good hockey
and that just shows too, like this border we have between the sports guys and the weather guys. You don't get our lingo. Just
what border? There's no border right there. All right, let's check on the weather forecast out there now. It's cold enough for hockey, right? We can put these temperatures in a blender, but that doesn't rhyme as much, so we can't use that. It's cold in Eagle River, where Eli was earlier. It's 17 below right now. Land O'Lakes, you're at 20 below, so I'm sorry. However, we're going to have maybe double-digit high temperatures tomorrow, 10. We're going to break 10. That's progress. Lots of clear skies out there currently will give us those really cold temperatures tonight. And then, look what happens, guys. We're talking about the opening ceremonies are tomorrow, although there were Olympic Games on today. I know it's confusing. It's weird. NBC. Yeah. And then followed by a little bit of snow tomorrow and also on Saturday.
Yeah, so should be a great weekend. Maybe some hockey this weekend, too. Who knows? We'll see. But thanks for staying up late with us. Have a great night.